10 years until we start seeing porn in the in-flight entertainment systems anyway. I think it'll be allowed. Because... What?
I said, ugh.
I could see it. If you paid extra for it, like a porn package, I could see it.
But they have to give you like horse blinders that you put on the screen so only you can watch it.
Privacy shields, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like a little box you can put over your groin to jerk off in.
A little privacy cube. Half the flight is masturbating, but they all just have their little privacy cubes. So you just don't even know. This is the way of the future.
It is. Charlie, something big happened this week with you.
What happened with me?
You were embroiled in some drama I saw about a comedian. Do you want to tell that story?
Oh, that wasn't really drama, I wouldn't say. But yeah, a YouTuber hosted a roast battle that didn't go over super well. It's not like a real big story. It's just
well, it was
embarrassing.
You're not doing it justice. The guy was fucking awful.
Damn it, I forgot about that.
Just stand up for like
Jackson
5
put it
minutes
in
and I turn it
the...
off. It was so bad.
I was gonna clip that and I forgot after Jackson put it there. Explain it, at least.
It was a roast battle a YouTuber hosted where he brought in like amateur comics from LA, but I'm pretty sure none of them were actual comics. It was just people that were available at that time slot. So they didn't know each other beforehand. It was just complete strangers, and the idea was they're supposed to roast each other. But since they don't know each other, they can't. All they can do is call each other ugly. But they couldn't do that very well either. So one of the roasts, for example, was your pants, your jeans have holes in them. And that was like the roast.
It's just an awful idea because the only thing you can do is roast each other's appearance since they don't know each other. It's such
Exactly.
basic
This is
level
a
insults.
Did he like sell tickets and shit? Because I'm looking at the video that somebody posted, and by my count, there's 14 people in the audience, and they're looking at the smallest stage on earth on which 2 people are standing. And I feel like I could gather more friends to listen to me bomb on a stage than this guy sold tickets.
Yeah, it was $15 to attend. Worth every penny, if you ask me.
Good lord.
It is amazing.
One of the jokes that I remember was, so I assume it's, what is his name? Def Noodle? Yeah. So he's talking, I assume that's him, to a girl that he's trying to roast, and he says, "You look like my cousin if he was a girl."
Yeah.
And that was the roast.
That was good.
But I
Destroyed.
think my favorite roast, though, was, "Are you from Detroit?" And she responds saying, "Why don't you guess?" And he says, "No." And then shortly after that, he says, "Do you want to make out?" And she says, "No." And he's like, "I knew it."
It's so bad.
It was so good.
So what was the point of this? What was he trying to prove?
It was just it was just supposed to be like a roast event. He tried to get like YouTubers to go to like roast each other to settle the beef, but none of them went. So that's what it ended up being.
He's a fairly divisive figure in the YouTube commentary scene. I think I don't know much about him personally, but that's what I've heard. Is just that he's divisive. And he's always labeled himself as a stand-up comedian. He said he's a successful stand-up comedian. So I guess this was his way of trying to prove it, and then obviously it did not go down very well.
How the fuck would YouTubers roast each other? Like, I don't know if you guys have ever watched those old school like MTV roasts that gave a lot of comedians their head starts with like Jeff Ross and shit, and they were mean, like downright fucking cruel in their roasts.
They were
kind of a bunch of like
mean.
neutered YouTubers who can't even like use words anymore because of fear of getting demonetized and shit, and put them on a stage. I think one of them used a no-no word and their stream got taken down too in the middle of the fucking show.
Oh yeah,
Like
so that was wild. So that female comic that he was roasting with at the end, at the very end, she just randomly shouts a slur and it got him banned. Like there wasn't a joke to it or anything. There wasn't like real context.
Yeah,
She just
grabbed.
She just shouted a slur.
Was the slur relevant to the person she was talking
No,
about?
no. It actually just came out of nowhere. Like she kept repeating 9/11. She just kept saying 9/11, 9/11. He's like, "Can you stop saying that?" And then she just shouts a slur.
Well, that's the peak of comedy.
Yeah, that's pretty good. The slur. So it's a slur that she's able to use. I think like she's a lesbian, wasn't she? And then it was a lesbian slur. So maybe it's
a slur anyone
reclaiming
can
it or
use.
something.
Again, actual comedians do this all the goddamn time. Like George Carlin used to get arrested because he used curse words and shit. Fucking Dave Chappelle dropped the N-bomb a million times throughout his show. But you can't just do it if you suck. And you can't do it if you're a YouTuber and on YouTube and Twitch. This shit is not gonna... This is why if you stream it on Twitch, yeah, the spiciest joke you can make is, why did the chicken cross the road? Because you're ugly, huh? Got it.
Yeah, Twitch is the
that one
worst place
slapped.
to do this kind of shit.
Kai, you should go to the next roast battle. That was fucking good.
Thanks. You guys want to
quality.
set it up. I'll cap out the events at 10 people, and I'll sell them at $9.99, the tickets. We can do it at a Starbucks. What a sad event.
It was really sad. He's doing another one though, so it kind of succeeded in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, he's doing another. He's leaning into it now. I think he realized that what happened, so that's good.
That made me laugh. Now I have coffee in my eye. A fucking bunch of goofballs. But yeah, that was funny. It's on the... If anybody wants to watch the full thing, it is still on YouTube. You can type in Def Noodles roast, and it's very embarrassing.
I still haven't watched the hour between the first set of comedians and Def Noodles going on to stage. There's a whole hour of footage that I just can't bring myself to watch yet. Well, he had like 8 comedians there, or people that said they were.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
And so there's like 8 different people that cycle on the stage roasting each other, and I have not watched any of those. I watched the first couple where one guy just gets mad, and he said like his opponent was fat and no one laughed, and he said that joke would have worked if all of you weren't fat as fuck as well. So they just started getting mad at the audience.
Yeah, I love when
That's always great.
Yeah, when a comedian,
That's
a
an
comedian
actually
in
good
quotes,
joke, though.
What? No, it's not. When they bomb
No.
and then they start insulting the audience, it's always
they get
so
mad.
fucking sad.
Why you guys don't get it? Fuck you.
Yeah, obviously that's a bad thing to do. But if he did that, and I was there, I would have laughed. I would have thought that was funny.
Maybe
No,
if the
not the way he did
delivery
it.
was different. Yeah,
No,
You would have
no,
laughed
it was
at
just
him, not his joke.
yeah. It's
Okay,
laughing
how
at
about
us.
Oh, okay.
Hang on.
He just
All
kept
right.
getting angry.
I have the full hour video. Shout out a random timestamp and let's listen in for like a minute. How about that?
I've seen the first 27 minutes he didn't start. He just played music from YouTube. So do
Wait,
40
really?
Yeah, there was a lot of technical difficulties. There's
I'll
also
show
a
you
section.
Hang on, I don't know if we're at the same video though, so I'll put it in the chat.
yeah.
It
That's
seems full of... I don't see an intro here, but... Okay, give me a timestamp.
well, don't go to the slur. Whatever you do, don't choose that timestamp.
That's the very last part. So I'm going to choose a place where I haven't been. Go to like 45:30.
45:30. Alright. That's the girl laughing.
All right.
Imagine if Shakori's dreads, but he was Medusa.
Don't you do that. Miranda was fingering boys on the bus in middle school. All right. Girl.
Yeah, they fucking loved it.
I was one of them, and technically she's not supposed to be within 40 feet of me right now.
This is going kind of hard.
Okay, all right, that was really good.
Pretty good.
Okay, so
They're
give it
laughing
up
at
for
their own
Corey.
jokes more than anyone. Oh, this is going hard. They're having a hootenanny. Hang on, I'm gonna
All right, you
I
got
wanna
to
see
stand
what
over here,
happened
Corey,
between
bro.
a guy and a girl here. Let's go some lame jokes. You can fucking bleep it.
No. It's just at the very end. Like, so go to like I think it starts at
I know.
51.
I'm old. I'm
You were
37.
37? Damn, you look good for a white person. Can't even hate, though.
I'm not white.
What a great
Yeah, you
roast. I'm
are.
complimenting you.
I'm from Brazil.
I know, but you white.
You just met my parents.
Yeah, this place messier than your mom's pussy.
You know you probably ate it.
Yeah, she came, baby.
So awkward.
It's so good.
Awkward.
I don't know how long we're
It's
going to
so
keep
good.
going, because you're going to win, regardless.
Your eyes are too close together.
Damn. I wish they were even closer so I couldn't see you.
I like that one.
That forced laughter.
You're not supposed to say I like that one during a roast. what do you want? It's like, imagine if Eminem did that in 8 Mile, like, hey, I like that one. Hee hee. By the way, she called you. You look like a white guy or whatever she says, but she's whiter than him. She's just as pasty. I don't know what these dunks are.
Yeah, he's also not white. And then she just says he is.
Everyone there sounds like they don't want to roast each other. They just want to hang out.
Well, no, like they do not like each other, Andrew. Like if you see them on stage, like they are not friends at all.
They sound like they're having a great time. What the fuck?
That's not the impression
like each
I
other?
got.
What?
No, that is not the impression I got.
What? This just sounds like fun banter, like goofing around. None of this sounds like a roast.
Yeah, wait, no. If they didn't like each other, the roast would probably actually be good because they'd have something to work with.
No, they're just
unfunny.
What? They're just not clever or anything, Jackson. Like they do not like each other. Like I don't think they are friends.
Then why'd he introduce her to his mum?
Well, because his parents were there, so I guess they all just met each other.
That's what I do for my enemy, yeah. I introduce him to my parents.
Yeah.
A formal meeting.
Yeah. Just to keep things fair, even playing field.
This is painful. Okay, more.
Dissertation?
You look like the guy at the party with a backpack, but it's only filled with cocaine.
Hey, coke's
That's
good.
pretty cool.
Yeah, man, we're in LA. Like you're trying to make me look cooler?
But you lace it with fentanyl? Okay.
Yeah, I'm out here killing motherfuckers. What are you juggling now?
I'm
You're
recoiling.
trying to
Oh,
this
no.
isn't a circus.
Why would you do this to yourself?
Nothing. She's stumped.
You want to win? It's over. There's no way I can win. That's the whole thing.
Wait, he's
I'm not supposed to win.
sacrificing
You're
himself?
supposed to win.
You look like a white trash fly.
What?
You could have gone any way with that. You went with white trash fly?
She seems so
shouldn't be here.
uncomfortable.
This whole thing is so uncomfortable.
Yeah,
okay,
it's so
well,
beautiful.
At
It's a
least she admitted it at
masterpiece.
the end.
God.
So do you guys love stuff like that, or do you like
I love
avoid it?
I actively look for that kind of shit. I love that. Like,
Well,
again,
I wouldn't go.
Can't,
But yes, I also would watch this online.
Well, how would you know? How would you know that it's bad before you go?
Because they put it on the internet like this and embarrass themselves.
Well, yeah, you wouldn't go next time, surely. But the first time. Like, no one goes to a comedian show expecting it to bomb, I assume.
I guess, but that's like on you. I mean, who the fuck goes to a YouTuber comedian expecting actual good shit?
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, for sure. But
I don't
it seems
know.
like
I
most
like
of the
how
people
it-
got the same idea since only 5 people showed up.
and at
There
the
must
end,
be,
by the
like,
way, she
close
breaks
friends.
down and she says, I shouldn't even be here. And it's like that. You guys know that moment in Get Out where the one guy gets like a phone flash in his eye, and for a split second his real personality bubbles up, and he's like, "Everyone, get out!" It's like that.
Can we set
Well,
up
that
a
is
roast
painful.
battle between Andrew and Charlie in America, and you guys stream it? You guys actually know each other, though, so that would actually...
Only if it's as awkward as this.
yeah, it has to be like planned absolute filth, I think.
Yeah,
I don't think roast battles are good. Like
Neither.
even the Comedy Central ones aren't
Yeah.
very good, except for a couple of them.
No, even the good ones, there's just... It always feels forced to me. I can never really enjoy
Yeah,
it.
but like, for example, the one that pops into my head was the Justin Bieber roast. There was like an actual couple good jokes in there. So like there are good moments, but overall I don't really like the format regardless.
Kai, I think do you like roasts?
Nah, I haven't watched any in ages. Like I said, the last one I watched, I think, was years ago, and it was Jeff Ross and such making fun of Charlie Sheen. Yeah, and they were making fun of him, like, beating his then-wife and his him having HIV and shit, so... That was good. I think Jeff Ross was fine at the time. I could be
Jeff
wrong now.
Ross, yeah, he's the roast master, right? Like he's the one that always hosts.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's also the one who always
Could be,
closes, I
could
think.
be.
Thought so.
I think also, well, I don't really know if this counts, probably not, but when Ricky Gervais is hosting the Golden Globes and shit, and he just calls every fucking rich person in that room a pedophile rapist and shit, that's like, yeah, that's fun. Because you
Yeah,
can
but that's
see
also not like
that they're-
that's not a roast battle. That's just like a
I know.
good roast.
That's just Ricky Gervais being Ricky Gervais.
Yeah, that's just
You
a
know,
set.
a roast is good when it just pisses off people and they're like, well, this wasn't supposed to happen. You're actually saying mean things about me that I don't like to hear. It's like, yeah, that's the point. So yeah, that's on the internet.
I think the difference between a roast and a bad roast and a good roast is just that a good roast is an actual set. Like, it's just working into an actual set and making something, you know, that works. Whereas a bad roast is just awkward 1v1.
Charlie, for our roast, we should bring back basting, where we have to out compliment each other.
That was so fun, actually.
That was fun. That was so long ago.
I know, it was like 6 years ago now.
Good lord.
I really don't get what this venue is supposed to be. Like, for those who don't have a video, of course, it is so tiny. It is so damn minuscule. I don't get it. Like, what even is this building?
It's probably
it would have made more sense. Yeah, it would have made more sense instead of renting that out to just do it at his house, I think.
It might be his house.
It's not. I believe it's a studio he rented out for it.
Do you think he expected a larger turnout?
No, because he sold the tickets. He knew how many people were coming.
Oh, God. Well, he might have had to book the venue before the tickets were sold.
True.
Yeah, but I mean, even then, it's, again, like I said, there's like 14 people in the audience and they can barely fit in this room. One of the chairs is actually empty, 2 of them. 3, never mind.
Good lord.
They probably left during the 27-minute stall in the beginning.
Yeah, when he was just playing a YouTube music video.
Folks.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they were empty from the start, actually.
Unlucky.
This man just, like, gathered together 20 chairs in this venue that he probably broke into, and he couldn't even fill them all. For 15 fucking bucks, he couldn't even sell so much as a sandwich price ticket.
Is he a super popular YouTuber?
He was pretty popular for a while, but he's been on a bit of a downward streak because of things like that and
Where is it again?
drama.
Wait,
Deaf
what the fuck? He has
Noodles.
19,000 subscribers on the Deaf Noodles show.
No. That's not his. That's his podcast channel. His actual channel's like 568K.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's decent sized. Oh, he made a video about you. Okay, retracting my apology to moistcritical.
Why do you apologize to you?
Why did he retract it?
So the whole thing was just like a sarcastic, like, pity party kind of thing. I don't know. It was really weird. So I made a video talking about how, like, this is the absolute worst way of handling anything, because his whole audience turned on him over the last 2 weeks, because that's the 3rd video he's made just like that. So I don't know, it's just kind of sad to watch someone constantly destroy themselves. So I talked about it, and I guess he retracted the apology. I don't know. I don't really get it.
Oh, okay. Sounds like you're gonna enter into a roast battle with him now.
What's his channel name again? I can't find it.
Deaf Noodles.
It's Deaf Noodles.
DEF Noodles.
Thank you.
This looks like really boring shit. Oh.
Definitely not a nobody. Definitely sizable audience.
Why would you not script this, though? Like, why would you go in there completely winging it and trying to improvise? Improvisation is something that even, like, improv artists lie about. Like, even they practice and memorize jokes and then pretend that they came up with it on the spot.
Improv
can I offer a
certain skill.
Can I offer a small critique to this man, just like actual constructive criticism, if you guys don't mind? So I'm gonna post the picture in the episode chat. So a lot of YouTubers, to crank out content regularly, they will reuse faces in thumbnails. Like a good example is SS Sniper Wolf. She has like 4 different faces on her thumbnails. You know what I'm talking about? Where you kind of pick one that's appropriate for the video.
The reaction face,
Deaf Noodle has 1. That is a crop I just posted of a week of his videos where he uses the literal same face on every single video.
It's so annoying.
It's pretty lazy. It's pretty lazy. So don't do that, Deaf Noodles. That might help your channel.
Damn, I don't think I would say this ever, but even Boogie puts more effort in his thumbnails.
Yeah. At least have like 3 or 4 faces you cycle between, not one, not literally just one. Just saying. Just an advice, just something I saw.
So are people not embarrassed, like, if you follow this person or you subscribe to them, and you stan them, I guess, or whatever it's called nowadays? Would you not unsub after that debacle?
There's a lot of people that defend it. I saw one very mentally ill person going in on me on Twitter about it.
Saying what?
Wait. Someone of irreputable mental health was on Twitter giving their opinion about something. There's no way.
I couldn't help but read some of it. It was like a 30 tweet long argument with one guy.
Oh, that's always fun.
No way. On Twitter
Saying
of all
what?
places? That's just so unusual.
So the account, without giving them away, because I don't want them to be harassed or anything, they were saying that I lied about Deaf Noodles, even though I was just laughing about his.
He's actually funny.
Roast. So when pressed, someone was like, "Well, what did Charlie lie about?" They responded with, "I shit you not. Well, what do you think he lied about?" and then the response to that was, "Well, that's why I asked. What did he lie about?" And he's like, "Oh, so you think he didn't lie? Well, what do you think he lied about then?"
Oh, come on.
No, I don't want to read it verbatim, but I'll at least pull up where it started, because it's still going.
It's gonna be like a troll or something.
No, I looked at the account. It's real. Here,
He probably should have said, like, Charlie lied about Deaf Noodles being funny or something.
here. This is what it
An
said.
actual roast.
So
you
it
know?
started with that slanderous worm lying about how you got banned, and someone said, "Well, how did he get banned then?" And the response was, "First, tell me what you think happened from Charlie's lies."
Why do you lie so much?
I don't even know what that response means. What do you think happened from Charlie's lies?
So what it means is he's saying you're lying about everything, and the guy's asking, what do you think is true out of what you're saying?
I don't know, because then after that they said, "Well, I don't know what he lied about," and they responded, "First, tell me what you think happened from Charlie's video, which I'm telling is lies, which is the premise of you asking how did he get banned."
Oh.
Now it makes sense.
Yeah, it's legitimate mental illness, I think.
They're fighting
Or
over
a
why.
14-year-old, I mean,
Yeah. Or an
more than
illiterate.
likely a child, a literal actual child.
Not everything you don't like is mental illness.
No, but like, this is incohesive. Like, I'm reading this verbatim, and then the next thing was, "I'm confused, your question makes no sense," and the response is, "Tell me what claim you want me to disprove and we can get started." And we're already 6 comments deep here.
Charlie drives by local playgrounds and just shakes his head and goes, "Oh, tragic. Look at that. Mental illness everywhere." Ugh.
That's all you say.
Tell me
is
the
just
claim you
kids
want me
is
to
mentally ill.
disprove. Disprove what Charlie said if it's a lie. Tell me the claim you want me to disprove. Whatever claims you think Charlie lied about, please tell me, and then tell me what is actually true. You can go watch Charlie's video and find out the claim he made. You are the one who claimed he fucking lied. Oh my god. It keeps going and going and going. Oh, and then one of them gave up, and I guess the person you were talking about still continues replying to himself. Maybe someone else will be willing to say what Charlie said.
What is this unspoken lie?
I don't know. It is unhinged, Jackson. It is fucking unhinged.
Man, it's going to be really tough
Are
when
they
he gets to
fighting
high school
over
next
what
year.
got them their stream taken down? Their stream banned?
I think so. I still am not entirely sure.
The
Is he
answer
trying
is
to
it's
coax you into
Twitch.
saying the slur or something?
I don't know.
The answer is it's Twitch. If you sneeze wrong, they fucking ban you sometimes. It's not a big mystery or a huge lie. It's not a fucking conspiracy that Charlie is involved in trying to ruin this guy's reputation.
Yeah, I don't know. But it's been 6 hours and they're still going.
No, I think they gave up 5 hours ago. Well, at least the last one is from
no.
5 hours ago.
No, it's not. There's one from an hour ago. We went over this. "I know you like that he lies to you" was the most recent. That was an hour
I
ago.
know that you like that he lies to you?
Is that the new Eminem song? What the fuck?
It's
I don't
like a
see that one.
subservient relationship. We only like Charlie because he lies to all of us.
I don't really know exactly what's going on here, but it's pretty remarkable.
You must get a lot of that, though. It doesn't sound too unique.
People are getting really, really defensive over what's very clearly a failed and awkward roast.
Yeah.
Good lord.
Well, it's just one of those things where, like, if you like someone, you have to love everything they do.
Mm-hmm.
And
You're right,
everything's
the
a
last-
conspiracy against them.
His last comment is from 14 minutes ago. Yeah, these are fucking stands, dude. I don't get it. Like, no matter who you are on the internet, you will attract these weirdos.
I know, it's weird.
It's fucking